Okay, so now I have all my circles are folded, and I have some waste paper here, some scrap paper. One of them is folded because I used the corner of it already, and I don't want to get glue on anything else, and I'll show you what that's all about. There is a drawer over here by my desk. It's the long yellow drawer. It's the very bottom drawer. It says scrap paper for sub-use or something like that, but it's just scrap paper. You can grab a couple sheets of scrap paper. Heck, you can use some of the scrap paper if you wanted to for your little circles. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you how we apply glue to start making our little books here. And I'm just going to go in an order so that I don't have two circles of the same design near each other. And I'm just going to take one of my circles that's folded, and I'm going to tuck the waste paper inside one corner. I have another piece of waste paper here just so I don't get glue all over the desk. And I'm going to go from the center out, so from the corner toward the circular edge, and I'm just going to apply some glue stick pretty liberally. But by putting this inside, I don't get any other glue on the outside of the circle. And I can take that out, oopsie, and I can fold this waste paper again and just keep using it instead of needing new ones all the time. Then I'm just going to take the glued side here, and I'm going to line it up corner to corner, circle to circle, or round edge to round edge. I'm just going to line it up as best I can and press it down. Then I'm going to open it up and use my folder on this triangle, because this triangle here is the one that we put the glue on, because it's the one that's touching the other piece. And this way it just kind of makes it adhere to that just a little bit better. And you just want it glued in there nice and snugly. If things are not lined up and your circles aren't perfect and you want to trim it, you can. And then you're just going to move on and just keep doing this one circle after another. All right. So I've got the brown, I've got the argyle, I've got the green dots. I need the purple houndstooth. So I'm going to take that piece of paper that I had, the scrap. I'm going to go ahead and get my glue stick, and I am going to glue fairly liberally on here. Making sure I get those edges good. Take that off, and I'm going to glue that to my next circle, or quarter circle, pressing it down, opening up that one, just making sure that I get a good strong adhesion. And I'll just keep gluing those together in an order so that I can get this kind of sculptural book form. Again, taking this, folding it again, or just going to a new piece of paper eventually, because that's kind of too small for my circles now. So I started with the brown. I'll take another brown because I've gone through all 4 of my colors. If you didn't use repeated colors, you don't have to do it this way, but I used repeated colors or patterns, and I'm just going to tuck that in there. And once again, get the glue all along those edges. Fold my scrap. Just kind of make it a habit to fold the scrap next. Make sure I'm gluing it to the correct color, and I am. Line them up. Want to make sure they're lined up pretty good before you give a good squeeze. once again, open. Get some good adhesion. Fold it back together and continue the same pattern. So I'm going to go back to, from brown I go to Argyle. So I'm at brown, I'm going to go to Argyle. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing the whole thing just like that.